I try to create happiness and peace, and I want when the people they see my art, make them happy. And usually when I am happy, I paint more. You know, for creating art, a little bit, the more peace you have inside, you can create better. And sometimes they say paint, but I don't want to paint something that show lots of sadness. My philosophy is to paint something to make people happy. My name is Mohammad Houria, and originally I come from Iran. I paint all my life, and I love to paint. Since I was a child, I always liked to paint. Then I study art with a master in Iran, Mr. Haj Hossein Islamian, and then I continue art in Tehran University, and 35 years ago I moved to San Francisco, California. This painting called Celebration Through Time, and I used acrylic for it and painted on board. First I put gold leaf on the board, then I create the images. It's called Celebration Through Time. I use Persepolis in the background, pyramid building, to Golden Gate and laptop. This one I painted on silk, and the images is the years that I use it, and I wanted to show a image of heaven on it. And we use this kind of a slimy line for the border of it to make it as a creation. As I mentioned, I paint on different media. The other piece was on wood. This one is on silk, and sometimes even I make it kind of images on the pillows. I mean, it's kind of, this is the polo game. Just I did it for fun. It's nothing serious. This one is Dream of 5 Seasons. This is one of my really favorite pieces. I created with the 4 seasons, and each horses represent one season. If you see the center one, winter, and then fall, spring, summer, and the top one is the love season, who carry all the color. That's right.
Balance.
Yes, and I created like a heart, the phoenix, they create a heart. It's the eyes and the fly, like a candle. This one painted on silk, on fabric, directly on fabric. برخیز که باد صبح نوروز در باغچه می کند گلفجان. Means let's be all stand, and the spring is coming. Let's be happy and be positive. I think that's what we needed for this time of the world. Sometimes I feel sad because what's going on in the world. Right now we have, unfortunately, Syria, that they are really in a big trouble, and when I hear so many people homeless and they are losing their normal life. I'm not living there, but the news make me in a way that sometimes I want just to stop everything and go and help and do something completely different. But I have family, I have to take care of my family. So that's the reason sometimes I'm not really in real mood for the art right now. Just wanted to mention, but hopefully the spring coming and this world going finish, and the world going to live in better situation, better life for everybody. When I see the children, you know, I see a shot in the news that in Syria, the children stay at home, not home, I mean in the kind of shelter. The father went for the war and the mother went to bring food for the children. That, I mean, really, I just couldn't believe why they cannot stop this situation. And hopefully we need more peace and we need more art, more you know, music, more good things for the world. And you guys in that direction, I am very proud of all of you guys, especially my son. Kamran, come here, come and see this thing.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on. Kamran, he's my son. We grown up together for almost 15 years. And good things, lots of good things happen around this March, starting spring. Kamran going to have birthday in a couple of days. That will be on 17th.
A couple of days?
In March 18th.
Yes.
March 18th. I mean, as I mentioned, Kamran liked to paint. He paint naturally without I tell him anything. When he wake up, he like to start and do sketches. When we go to a traveling, after we went lots of time to Disneyland, and he, as soon as we get to the hotel, he had to do lots of sketches.
Hello, my name is Kamran, and I did this painting about 3 years ago. And I painted it here in San Francisco, and I hope you like it.
Something I would like to mention, Kamran is my proud son, and he paint exactly when I look at since he was 3 years old. He was always wanted to paint, and I have all the sketches that he paint. And one of the galleries in San Francisco, they invite him to have an art show. It was art people, and then he create all these pieces. This is one of the pieces that he added a little bit color, and I really like. These are the images. He always liked to paint a woman, and this very exaggerated nails, and Kamran is my masterpiece.
This is his masterpiece.
Yeah, actually, you know, I don't.
This is his true masterpiece.
I like painting. For me, it's like my children. You know, I really like all of them. Sometimes the good things I paint, especially when I am very happy. That's the reason my subject in my painting mostly is happy. I mean, I was seeing the timing that, the timing, some artists, for example, in the world, the war, when it was a war, the images is all broken and all strange. For me, we had problem too, but I always wanted to create peace and happiness. So that's the reason my subject mostly happy. I use phoenix, that it symbol of rebirth, love and life, and it raised from the ashes, the phoenix is very fantasy bird in my in the Persian culture. I paint deers, that is symbol of innocence. And
what is horses represent to you?
Horse is symbol of freedom, and it used to be in our life lots more. In the past, we didn't have car, plane for traveling. That was the horse. It was part of the life for the human. And right now, it's kind of forgotten, except it's an image of it. This one also, one of my pieces is infinity, and I painted it looked like infinity with lots of faces, lots of moving, the circle of life. I paint the phoenix with image of heaven, and if you look the cloud, there is lots of things going on. Our cloud, there is people who is on the flying, and every part of it has lots of detail. And if you go into the things, there is lots of detail. And I call it the key of love. That's the reason I put the Romeo and Juliet, the two lovers here, the phoenix playing all over, kissing all over. And for me is key of love. And the background, I painted on silk, on the paper. This one is on paper. And I create also, I design jewelry. And this is the same, the music key. They made it, I think, 21 karat gold, this diamond, this small diamond. This is also one of my relief with the horses. I did it about 20 years ago. And this is one of my catalog. I painted, I created about 15-20 years ago, and that shows the image of a polo game. We call it shogun, shogun bazi, and there is usually a goal and a ball, and the people, in two teams, they try to put the ball through the goal. So I have better images. And this catalog is in 4 languages. These are the countries that I used to live: Germany, Italy, France. I had lots of exhibits. And this is my logo. Again, I use the horses, deers, and the earth and the axis of it. abstract, and I use a special color for fabric that is even washable. There is better light. برخیز که باد صبح نوروز در باغچه می کند گل افشان. I painted 2010.